Good morning, afternoon, and evening, all you beautiful people out there in YouTube land. I am coming to you live still from Longyearbyen in North Norway. I am ready to play a little bit of chess. Let's check out what kind of trouble we can get into. I hope everybody is doing fine and staying warm. And it's rather cold here. It was about 12 below zero when I went out early. That's Fahrenheit, not to be confused with Celsius, because 12 below zero, if I claimed that that was rather cold, people would insult me. I would insult me because 12 below zero for Celsius, not very cold. Cold, but not very cold. 12 below zero for Fahrenheit, that's cold. And that's part of the reason I came on this trip was to see the extreme cold. Let's see. So we're just jumping right into a game with Ulviziyali, and that is a well. I'm trying to. I don't want to hover over the flag just yet. I'm going to guess that that's like Kazakhstan or one of those stands. That's what it is. Azerbaijan. I was close. And Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan. I mean, I was in the right frame of mind when I was thinking former Soviet era, country. All right. So this guy, he's attacking my pawn. I'll go ahead, defend. So yeah, so this is my, again, I don't know if I mentioned this. This is my last full day here in Longyearbyen. It's kind of bittersweet, but okay. It's a little bittersweet because I have really enjoyed this trip, like a lot, and it's been such a neat experience, and the days are getting longer. We still haven't had a proper sunrise. There won't be a proper sunrise until February 15th, I think. Of course, we're almost at the end of January, but February 15th marks the first sunrise, and the sunrise is at something ridiculous at like 12:01 p.m. and then it sets at like 12:35 p.m. But the interesting thing about that is so you have this daylight that's literally like 20 minutes long. So one day, rises at 12 and then sets at 12:30, but then the next day it rises at like 11:30 and sets at like 1. So now you got an hour and a half. In the span of a day, you have this dramatic change in how much daylight you're getting. And honestly, I've been able to see that here without the sunrise, just in the amount of twilight that we have. So I'm going to do a video that I went on a walk today. Well, let me start back up. I went on a walk last Saturday. Today is Saturday, January 19th. Last Saturday, January 22nd, when I got here, I went on a walk and I did a video. I'll link to it in the description. But I did this whole video where I just kind of walked around the town and was like, oh, my first full day in Longyearbyen, let's go check it out. But it was pitch dark. And actually, I walked down to the beach. There's a beach not that far. And it wasn't until I was like standing on the beach that I realized there was this huge mountain on the other side of the water, that I was actually standing on the shore of a bay, or it's some kind of bay or inlet of some type. I don't know what the proper geographical word is for it. What is this guy doing? Okay, he wants to checkmate me. He's not going to be able to. I can get his... he would get that. If I go here... and it's still going to give him... All right, let me think for a second. If I take the queen, if I capture him, and then he captures probably with the queen. with the thought of checkmate here. That seems risky to go ahead and it seems a little risky to go ahead and take this, because then he's probably going to capture with the queen thinking of coming down here. If my queen is there, if my queen is here on g5 and he has his queen lined up, he's not only got a piece on me, he has a very strong checkmate, but I can just counter with my bishop here, and it'll be guarded by this pawn. So again, queen here, he takes with his queen, I bring my bishop there. And then he could do something like take here. I move my queen here. No, I can't move it there. I'm going to go ahead. He'll take with the queen. I'll move my bishop up here. Oh, he took with the bishop. Interesting. Now he's threatening checkmate. Let's see if he takes, then I take. Oh, interesting. So wait, did he take my, he took a rook. It didn't, and then he's going to come down with the queen. Ah, he's going to get a rook, isn't he? If I block, he's going to get the rook, which will be a check. All right, he's going to get the rook. That's going to be a check. I'm forced up. Now he's very far ahead now. And I'm in a bad position. Fuck. I'm kind of screwed. I kind of got my ass handed to me on this game. That's kind of what happened here. I'm going to drop under 1100 again. Man. All right, I can harass his queen, and then that will also. Well, let's see what he does. Harass his queen, and then that puts my bishop here with a checkmate there, but that seems like a long shot. I have a feeling he's going to bring. He probably is going to go here to a3 to check. And then I'm thinking, all right, I can bring my knight back to the back rank, but I'm almost thinking, oh, interesting move. Okay, interesting move. Thinking I'll just push up. No, if I push up, he's going to take this. Oh man, that's a pain. Hmm. I want to get this guy in the game. Anyway, yeah. So no, I got completely distracted by the game. I was talking about Longyearbyen and my trip here. I'm gonna go ahead and wait a second before I make a move. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying, but it's been a great trip. I'm kind of sad to leave. I was talking about the differences in the twilight and how quickly the twilight has just changed from what would normally have been a dark city to just like actually now it's kind of bright during the day. It's been a really neat trip. It's been a really neat trip, and I'm actually I'm a little bit disappointed that I hadn't timed it better, because if I timed it better, I could be here on the sunrise, which is February 15th, and that's about 2 weeks from now, and that would just be so cool to be here for like the first sunrise of the day, or the first sunrise of the year. Let's see, what do we got going on? I don't. I mean, I'm just kind of making moves at this point. I don't know that I have much hope. If I bring my queen, no, that's not where the queen. The queen doesn't move like that. If I can bring the queen back here, all right. So, and that I was already talking about doing that. Bring the queen back here. Bring this bishop down here to pin the knight, but then he harasses. Hmm. If I bring this guy over, let's see if he moves the queen. He might not move the queen. Maybe he brings... I'm thinking he moves his knight down here. I move my rook up. And then it's not checkmate, but he gets the... Anyway, Longyearbyen. So I'm a little sad to be leaving, essentially, is what I'm saying. I wish I had timed the trip better so I could be here for the sunrise, but it's so cool being here. It has been such a great experience. I'm so glad that I did this trip. I know my wife is not so glad I did this trip, but you know, one thing I've been saying is that 2020. My passport expires in 2023, and before all of these trips, I had already had a fair number of. I had already had a fair number of stamps, and so it expires in 2023, and my goal was to get as many stamps on my passport as possible, and I told her that's essentially what 2022 is about. It's just getting stamps and traveling, and so far it's been good. So far it's I've been pretty successful. I have had a few pretty awesome trips. Not just in 2022. This is a hell of a way to start out. This is a great way to start with some awesome trips. It's a trip to Longyearbyen. This guy is just kicking my butt. Let's check the chat room. We have Paramveer Singh. I dated an Indian girl who had a last name Singh, and that was fun. I always think of that for some reason with the last name Singh. Where are we going? All right, I'm still in this. I'm still in this. I'm going to fight till the bitter end. But Paramveer Singh said, can you play with me? Send me a challenge in chat. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to probably play just this one game and then no more after this. Just because I don't like losing. And I lose all the time on chess, so I can only take so much losing, and therefore I generally only play like one game and then just stop playing while I just go reevaluate every life decision I've ever made. So that's kind of where I'm at with chess. My queen is trapped, not in a very good... I maybe want to move her here. Oh man, no. You know, it's funny because at the beginning of this stream, there was all the hope in the world, and now there's no hope. All right, now he's planning something. I'm gonna bring my queen over to... Wait a minute. What has he got planned? I don't trust this guy. Do I take the bishop? He recaptures. Let's just build my pawn chain. I don't care. Yeah, gonna resign. This felt a little too good on his part. I mean, that was a great trap, and this games. Would you like to recommend? No, I don't want to recommend any lessons. Yeah, no, that felt a little too good on his part. I'm not going to trust those Azerbaijanis. No, that's rude. I don't mean that. That felt very... I wish I could get his stats. Where are his stats? Can I see how many stakes and blunders and... that felt extremely... Let's see what his accuracy and... I want to see what his accuracy and everything was. 85% accuracy. I guess it's all right. Okay, all right, but that's just a disappointing game in general. And again, I'm down to 1,093. Nah, that's a disappointing game. Do I want to play one more? Do I really just want to like take the knife, twist it in my heart, and just rip it out? Well, Paramveer Singh, if you want to play me, I see you saying send me a challenge in chat, but I don't know where or how. My name on chess.com is Addy in Stereo, just like on my YouTube channel. I don't know your username. I don't know who you are, so I don't know how I could possibly send you a challenge on chess.com. Let's check these. But I am coming to you live from Longyearbyen. This is my last full day. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this stream because, again, it just twists my heart when I lose, and I lose all the time. So, you know, there's other ways in which I could destroy my self-esteem instead of doing it on the internet for everybody to see. Thank you for joining. I will be going to Oslo tomorrow. So next week, I will be in Oslo all next week. So I will probably be doing a few live chess streams from Oslo. So Paramavir Singh, if you would like to play me next week when I'm in Oslo, send me a friend request on chess.com at Addy and Stereo, and I will be happy to play a game. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Be sure click and subscribe. I will be doing a video later today, possibly tomorrow, about the last week of my trip. I've been taking video every day. I just haven't had time with work and other obligations to put anything together that I will upload. I plan to do that today, possibly tomorrow on the plane. So look for that. But again, if you click and subscribe, then you'll get a notification when it's posted. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.